In eastern Cameroon, the scramble for gold doesn't come easy. Working here entails extreme courage and risks because the open pit mines are dangerous. This is Kambele, one of the mining areas harboring the country's mineral wealth. It's the main source of livelihood for the hundreds of artisanal miners who work here. Yet, beyond their display of passion, they are left to face the daily reality of difficult working conditions. Modestina Puma, a widow who has been working in the mines since 2021, says the situation is becoming unbearable.
In the past, when we worked, it was by hand. There weren't as many risks as there are now, because there weren't too many water leaks. We would dig a small hole and make a profit. That's what mattered most.
Few kilometers away, at this informal site, others are immersed in different processes of gold extraction. For women like Anne, washing crushed rocks every day comes with enormous challenges.
We get tired often because we work in the water. We usually catch a cold and malaria. Every day we are in water, so we get typhoid fever.
The bigger problem lies in their constant exposure to mercury in the course of extracting gold. Mercury is a toxic substance with harmful effects on one's health. But these mine workers, who seem undeterred by the warnings against its use, pour the chemical in bowls, wash the powder with their bare hands until they get these tiny pieces of gold. Others, though, are haunted by regret. We meet this woman who has been mining for as long as she can remember. She says she took the difficult decision to stop last year after developing problems with her sight.
When I was sieving gold in the mines, mercury got into my eyes. That's why I've stopped working for close to a year now. The doctor told me that mercury entered my eyes.
In the capital, Yaoundé, not everyone is losing sight of what's happening in the east. Dr. Ralph Obase has been researching mercury exposure among artisanal miners there. A study he co-authored in 2023 concluded there was a high level of mercury use in the east, suggesting more robust intervention to mitigate exposure.
We decided to analyze the level of exposure of mercury using hair samples, because generally mercury is deposited in hair. Mercury that goes through your organ system is deposited in the hair levels, and it can stay for so many years. Over 72% of those who were manipulating mercury, they had values of levels of mercury in hair which was above the recommended standard by the WHO.
The risks in artisanal mining are real, but for many here, they've got no choice. Paul Njie, BBC News, Kambele.